Okay, so we are in interesting times. We are dealing with the coronavirus here in Oregon and I guess over the whole world. So everything has changed quite a bit from what we're used to, and it's gotten really scary for a lot of people. I haven't decided how freaked out I am. Sometimes I am and sometimes I'm not. But anyways, in this video, I didn't get to work on a video for last week, so I had filmed some stuff before there was the big scare. So you're gonna see some of the strange things that happened before the corona scare, and then we're gonna get into that, and then, you know, you're gonna hear what my mom thinks, and then my sister goes crazy, and all that. So here we go. So I'm only going to share this with you because I'm filming a vlog and I'm sure other people have had this problem before. You also have to understand that I have a learning disability and I have social anxiety disorder, so dealing with stuff like this is a lot harder for me. So I have been paying my garbage bill and I've been putting it out every Wednesday night like everybody else, and they have not been picking it up for the last 4 times. I called them today and said what is going on because I paid it, and they said if you missed one payment then they cancel your account. So I talked to the lady and I said, look, I'm backed up, I have it all in the garage and everything. So she said that she's gonna try to get somebody out here to pick it up and all that, and look at the message they left me.
Hey Kristen, this is Tony calling from Waste Management. I just wanted to give you a call and let you know if you wanted a driver back out there today, it would be a return trip cost of $14.39. If that's something you wish to not do, like I said, I can let the driver know next Thursday to service an additional 3 bags at no additional cost to you. If you have any other questions, comments, or concerns, do give us a call back at here at this number. You have a great day, and thank you for being a part of Waste Management.
They want me to pay $14 more to pick up something I already paid for, and you guys wouldn't even pick up for a month? Are you serious?
Breaking news tonight, President Trump declaring the coronavirus a national emergency. The move freeing billions for the fight as America contracts to slow the rapidly spreading pandemic. The number of cases in the U.S. rising over 2,000, at least 49 deaths. All schools closing in a growing number of states. Millions of students impacted. Houses of worship suspending services. Landmarks, theme parks, sporting events, and concerts shutting down.
All right, I'm gonna have to call AAA. Here he is. Okay, I better get out there. So I had to replace the battery. He said it was from 2013, and he jump started my car and we took it out, and then he had another brand new battery and just put it in for me. So $127 later, my car is back and going. They're wanting people to quarantine themselves in their house. They have shut down all restaurants and bars. Restaurants can only have delivery. And I think that only hospitals and grocery stores have to stay open. People are hoarding toilet paper, which is ridiculous. I don't understand why you need that much toilet paper. Well, I actually almost had a panic attack in there. The energy was so weird, and it's like seeing those empty shelves just kind of made it feel really real and a little bit scary for me, I guess. And I already have like major anxiety issues as it is. But there was just something about that that freaked me out, and I'm standing there like trying not to, I'm by myself, you know, so I don't know how serious this is gonna get. So me being alone makes it scarier, and me feeling like everything's on me, it makes everything scarier anyways. So I'm here trying to calm my anxiety down. I almost thought I was gonna start crying in there. But you can see there's a good amount of people out. I filmed that there's no carts left, and a lot of the shelves are empty. So let me get this stuff in the car and get back. I'll show you what I got. So I got some wine, and they had bread, you know. And I thought, well, if I'm cooped in the house, I might as well have some cookies, you know, crackers and stuff like that. So that's what we're doing.
All the people that are dying around the world, countries have closed down and people are not allowed to leave their apartments because of it, because they get to stop the spread of it. This is a deadly virus, but the virus is changing at the same time, and more people are getting infected. I'm old. Your dad has more probably lung issues than I do, because he always gets pneumonia. You know, he gets bronchitis and stuff, or he gets, I don't know.
Well,
but it's really dangerous for us to get it.
Well, that's true for anybody.
No, the age matters a lot.
Do you not?
It's true for you too. It's true for you too. And you don't necessarily know that you even have it.
Okay, well,
it's contagious.
Well, what about, why are you not freaking out about Rachel then? Rachel's over there going out and doing stuff.
I am freaking out about Rachel.
It doesn't seem like she's doing very well by reading her Facebook post.
She's doing terribly. She's more insane than you could believe, and she's trying to harm us.
What?
You don't understand how risky this is.
I'm confident that I'm fine.
Kristen, no doctor would tell you to come in here. This is a pandemic. It's an epidemic. It's something they can't stop because they don't have medicine for it. And we don't know what it's going to do next.
Well, how do you know
this? They
don't
have a handle on it at all. They don't know a lot about it, except that it attacks very quickly and it kills.
What happened now?
I was trying to make a point.
What did you do?
I put a bag over my head.
You what?
I was in the tub and I put a bag over my head. The police officers were there.
You went in the tub and put a bag over your head?
Well, the police officers were there.
What? What type of bag?
It was a plastic bag.
Why were the police there?
I don't remember.
You don't remember why the police came?
I was just annoying her.
So what happened to you?
Well, I got handcuffed and taken to a hospital, and now I'm in the psych ward.
Well, are they acting extra weird over there because of the virus?
Yeah. At the hospital, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, they have a lot of rules.
They have a lot of rules.
Yeah.
So I talked to my mom for a while about my sister, trying to get information out of her, and apparently my mom didn't realize that if you take a plastic bag and you fill up a bathtub and you try to put your head in it, that you're trying to kill yourself. So apparently my sister, as soon as the police showed up, went and locked herself in the bathroom, started filling the bathtub up, got naked and put a plastic bag over her head, was in the bathtub naked, and the police had to bust in the door And I guess they put a blanket on her, injected her with something to calm her down, and put her face down on a gurney, tied down naked, and took her to the hospital. But what can you do? Anyways, I'm watching this really weird show on Netflix called The Tiger King, and it just gets weirder and weirder and weirder. And I'm trying to figure out, is this a true story? Is this is this real, or is this like a made-up story? I can't tell, because there are weirdos out there. I know I've met some real weirdos in my life, so it is possible that someone is this weird, but... And our governor has just said that we have a stay-at-home order, which means that you are not allowed to leave your house unless it's an absolute emergency, which means grocery store or hospital. Anyways, it's a very weird time. I'm here alone. I didn't put all of my makeup on. I apologize. This is me for today. I did shower and I did do my hair and I put on a tiny bit of makeup. That's it. Here you go. Anyways, I'm here alone. Wish someone would hang out with me. Have to say, I'm kind of hurt that nobody wants to be here with me, especially since I've been there for so many people and had been through a lot of crazy times. But from my experiences, that just means that they are already preoccupied with somebody else. So good to know that everybody else has somebody but me. Well, it seemed to be a good amount of people out here. It's raining. So there's, you know, but I know that's a grocery store right there, but it just doesn't seem like this is really, people are understanding. And I might decide later that I just look so awful that no one's ever seeing this. Because I don't like people seeing me like this. Anyways, so I'm gonna talk to you. You guys realize that through this situation what this means, right? That this means that we really aren't in control of our lives and what happens, right? Like, I mean, I learned that through my police situation, that like we really aren't as free as we think we are. We don't really have, you know, as many options and things that we think we do. It's kind of an illusion. Think about it. If we're forced to stay in our house and we're only allowed to leave for necessities, which clearly it didn't appear that people were following that, so they might get weirder about this, since once again people aren't listening. And a lot of people had gone to the Oregon coast because they thought it was party time, I guess, because oh, now they have all this time. It was also spring break, but still they told us to not go to the beach because they have a small community and small hospitals, and they can't help people and they can't afford to get that community infected with the virus. But there's all these pictures of it being swarmed with people out there, which is weird because the Oregon coast is boring. Anyways, I mean, if we're stuck in our house, we're relying on the internet and power and water. So like, let's just think about it. They could shut off our power, they could shut off our water, they could shut off our internet, they could shut off our phones. So in reality, we don't have that much control. They do. So here I am. So as I was laying here trying to take a nap, I had a message from my nail lady telling me that they're ordering them to close the salon. So I would be coming in the day after tomorrow, because today's Monday, and getting these redone. Only the coronavirus can get me on camera looking like this. Who knew? Who knew? So that has been about the last 2 weeks of my life. I wasn't able to do a video last week because my computer that I edit my video on is over at my parents' house, and they didn't want me to come over because they're all freaked out about the virus. You know, I go to strip clubs, so, you know, I'm at higher risk. They closed the strip clubs down because of the virus, so a lot of people are out of work. A lot of people don't know what's going to happen. We don't know how long this is going to last. Also, I don't know when the Miss TNA contest is going to start back up, so I don't know when I can finish filming that. And I don't know what the girls are going to do. I don't know if they're going to still want to do it. What if the girls don't want to do anymore? A bunch of time's gone by, a couple months, who knows? Everything's up in the air and nobody knows what's going to happen we've never dealt with something like this before. Also, my sister is still in the hospital. Don't know what's happening with that. I don't know if my parents are going to let her come back here. I know they don't want to, but she doesn't have anywhere else to go. Another problem. Also, I am absolutely loving the TV show on Netflix, The Tiger King. I wasn't sure if it was a true story, but I have found out that yes, it is, and I am very dazzled by it. You know, he is the Tiger King, and I am the Lion Tamer. You know, Lion calls me Lion Tamer. So, I'm glad to see that somebody else has a very crazy life that they're not afraid to talk about. And I also have a very unusual, strange, crazy life. And, you know, his is crazy in a different way. Let's hope that this whole crazy thing we're dealing with gets figured out. We can get back to, you know, hopefully life is better after this. We don't necessarily want normal. Normal was not good anyways. Anyways, I will try to, you know, keep doing as many videos as I can and post as soon as I can. So if you want to see what's going to happen next in my life, if you haven't already, remember to like and subscribe. Madison. Yeah. Madison.
A staggering 10,700 killed in the outbreak. Andrea Napoli is now recovering.
Yeah. How are you, Madison?
Next to me, just the first night, a poor old man who at a certain point.
Are you letting Madison outside?
Yeah. The death toll now at roughly 6,500, second only to Italy. And here in
Okay. I don't know. Okay, Madison, but you better be sweet.
continues until at least June, warning that life may not return to normal for 6 months. Tom?
Timelines being extended all over the world tonight. I'd like to thank you. That means much more on Brooklyn tonight this Sunday. Answering your questions after President Trump extends social.
You don't want to go out?
Through April, the doctor on the front line he waits to help.
What is it? You don't want to go out? Do you want both your animals?
So we turn bath time
Okay.
into a business.
Madison, you don't want to go out?